we do struggle when compared to both our peer academic institutions as well as to what the industry can offer.
I get turned down all the time when people hear what the salary is compared to other film schools across the country.
The good thing is we've been able to start pulling those salaries up. We're able to carve institutional resources. When the legislature is able to make an appropriation for compensation, it definitely helps. So all of that goes towards us being able to move the needle. But the problem we have is we realize that we're trying to make up for 45 years of shortfall in a very short time. And the faculty are very aware that they know we as an institution are committed to making a move, but we're not going to get there overnight. One individual went down to one of the big research universities in South Carolina for literally double his salary. And there's no competing there. There's no 5 or 10% retention bump. And we had another faculty member recently, a star emerging faculty member who we received multiple counteroffers for. We worked with our partners at UNC General Administration to try to counter as much as possible. But ultimately, when you have, I think in that one, it was close to a 50% increase. What we have is when those individuals are now starting to retire, they're reaching that point that they've got 20 or 30 years here at the school. The salary is 30, 40, 50% below a market rate. And in an open market economy, folks are not going to relocate from Disney or from UCLA or from NYU for 50% less than what they make, no matter what the cost of living adjustment is. So for us, that's been the biggest challenge. Some of it is we know folks that get into the pipeline, and when they've realized that the salary for a full professor here is half of what full professors at their home institution make, they say thanks but no thanks.
It takes a lot of me talking about the joys of teaching rather than necessarily the salary of teaching to get them to do it. We're not just teaching, we're mentoring, and that's the key difference. 4 years is not enough to really figure out the practice and the craft and the art of being able to tell a story with pictures. And so that relationship is extremely close and very hands-on. And that means it's a lot of work for the faculty member, but it also is very demanding for the student. I have pursued one particular faculty member for a very long time, who was an executive at Columbia and at Paramount. And I've been turned down so many times by him. I think I may have actually convinced him finally that he should make the move.